Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Europa Universalis 4 where we are playing as our own custom Aboriginal Australian nation, Arustaralalaya. Because, well actually, let's face it, there is no Australia, there is Arustaralalaya. And yeah, I've done as you requested. We are continuing with the subjugation? Dangerous word to use, but yeah, with the, well, extending our influence over Australia itself. We're actually going to build you, and actually let's not build you first, we'll build you later. As we are going to have a little bit of a force over here that's going to help us expand. And the good thing about it, of course, this is plus 90. This is just great, because currently the amount of people that we gain over here, if I could just click on the island and not on my army, is only plus 80. I mean, it's only 10 difference, but hey, every difference is gonna help, I think. There you go. 4 soldiers over there, as we are colonizing Australia itself. And also what I've done is I've split off 3 boats. Because I am going to be crazy and I'm going to go get myself a new explorer. Now, we used NDRU already a few times, and I have more advisors. So this time I'm going to go with FG Gaming. Didn't I give you also something? I thought I did. I don't know. I am going to go with Alexander... No, with an A, sorry. Trobovich. You are going to be my new explorer. Well, you're better actually, because you have 1 maneuver. So explore. There we go. We have new exploration possibilities because we have these islands. So we can find out the rest of these islands that are over here. And yes, I have not continued to... I've not decided to go over here. I'm first colonizing this. Then afterwards, we may consider something else. Go over here. We're making a little bit of buck. It's not a lot. Nice additional man, always nice to see. And you're going to explore more because we need to learn more about the world that we live in. And you're going to go here in here, do 10. And there, finally, we have probably built the force limit. And that gives us more of army, but mainly land maintenance modifier. We also have done a lot of expansion, which gives us some local construction cost, but also base tax. I like that. Conquer new states. We may want to do that, and I don't know if I want to buff you even more. I mean, we do now have growth of capital, minus 10%, which is really good. Which is really nice. But we'll need some points. Yeah, I don't want to focus on getting you into our nation yet. I'm sorry. So if that is the case, and you being a little bit distant, sure, let's make use of it by at least giving you 1 additional tax. The military points we kind of want to... you're going to get it again. Means I have to reinforce you again, which is expensive. Oh. By the way, forgot this. There you go, you can join up with them. Oh, there we go. We're discovering some islands. It's terra incognita at the moment, but if we colonize, have 1 colonist moving left and they are not aggressive, that is the way to stop the Europeans. I mean, they have crazy ranges, but still. I think actually the game is agreeing with you guys because it just gives me a plus 100. I have 27% chance, by the way, to gain additional people. No Makassar and no Luwu. You both are asking for it, but I will not give you that alliance. I am hunkering for Brunei, basically. I have put myself on friendly. I want to see if that influences anything of them. But I don't seem to be very, very interested in the idea of... Western Indian coast. Yes, please, because we don't know anything of this. Go ahead, Alexander. Get me some stuff. Get me knowledge. 1 extra base tax in Bourbon. Is this over here? Oh, that is one of the islands we can colonize. It has no religion, No aggressiveness. We will be colonizing this. We will be colonizing this one as well. At least if we can reach it. But yeah, and I guess it was over here then. Mauritius. Also has no aggressiveness and is an 11th development province. And this one is 12. We need to go this route as well. I'm sorry. It's going to be my... I'm going to have one colonist going west. Everything else, okay, everything else will focus on doing, as requested, Australia and... Arustaralalaya. And, well, we'll have to see. Much of it, he just hates us guts now. We used to be friendly at one point. And, we'll explore the South Indian Ocean. This is going so quickly. I'm surprised how easy that is going. You know what? Stop building a spy network. I'm not gonna grab any more from Machu Picchu than this area. That is basically all there is to it. Nope. Diplomat. Do neighboring countries. Do neighboring countries. Our years of separatism. That's our heir, right? Yeah, so it's good when he comes of power. Well, basically this fits him. I'm sorry, but under Varan Abori, we're probably gonna go do some warfare, because years of separatism lowered? Yes, please. Military power. Oh yeah, he likes the war. He likes war. He's a good... Oh, a traitor has died. I thought like a traitor dying? I didn't think that was a thing, but no, it's... I will not get corruption. I am glad I did not spend my administration points on something else. But yeah. My admin points. Can you also explore the coast of it? No, and we can't circumnavigate the globe. We know we see a little bit of the area of Madagascar here, but I don't see any Europeans yet, I think. So we're probably gonna go to this island and then jump from that island to these islands. Hopefully. That is the idea. Is that also what belongs to this? The Maldives is this territory, okay. This one belongs to it indeed. Oh, and that one. I'm not sure on that, folks. I will get these free probably. To have it as a spring... I want to say spring fork, but it's not a fork. What do you call when you jump into a pool? Hi, I'm Beetle Plant. I forget English words all the time. Let's forget about that and build again. And considering you're done with your exploration at the moment, we'll probably wait until that island is finished. We're just gonna put you on trade duty here. This is terrible. Diplomatic reputation is lowered. Great. Machu Picchu claiming Flores. Yeah, I can understand that. That's a nice province, but you're not getting it, you bastard. Tropical wood. Cocos Island. That is a pretty good thing. We're getting somewhere. Virginigar is very powerful on that trade note. Merchant guilds lose influence. Okay. Nobility. I can't... Raise additional levies. I can't do anything else. That's an additional national tax modifier is so good for us because we're now finally starting to build a fleet. I like it. It's getting us a half a ducat or so. And having no longer needing to root out corruption is also turned pretty good. What is this? Arustaralalaya gains an influential trading family, additional trade power, or we gain trade skill efficiency. Sure, we'll gain additional trade power locally without getting a guy, because we're not going to hire him. I'm sorry. Our economy can't handle that yet. There we go. Build up our fleet. If we've done Lombok, I guess we're going to have to prepare for the next stage. Select this unit. Unmothball you. And let's get Sumba as well. Because it's a part of the same region. State, I believe is the term that is used. I should get that as well. Because otherwise it's gonna sit there and just bother me. Oh, stop, stop. A lot of things just popped immediately. I think that was Lombok hitting. Yeah, that is Lombok. Nice. Because it's 200 to build a castle. Well, let's send it to Sumba. Because that's part of the territory that we're now claiming. So I think it is good to get Sumba as well. I think that would do us good if we can grab it. And so we'll pick up these troops. And maybe we're never gonna have enough for 200. I was considering, like, are we gonna have enough for 200 cash? I was considering pulling these troops away, these 10 troops, and start sending them to New Zealand. Because you know I'm into it. You know I want to. But I also am very much into us getting a fleet. Finally. Come on, give me that cash. Did we just gain 4 ducats? We have 4 ducats income. Mind you, if we're not... If we don't have an additional colony, now it's gonna drop. Now it's gonna stone drop. Ah, 2 ducats, still good. Still good, I'm still okay with this. I am pleased by this. Will not have as many hull points. I am aware it will not have as many guns as a heavy ship. But it will be some power versus Majapahit. When is the next colonist? It's admin point. I'm considering putting it in and going into overdrive again with the colonization of Australia. Getting that fully functional. Arustaralalaya, there is no Australia. Sorry, I keep messing it up. I think I never recalled you apparently. That is not smart on my account. The other thing we could do is land in over here. The problem that I'm having with it, I'm afraid that as soon as I land, they will rise and then kick our butt. Besides, we now have our free colonists. Oh, mothball you. We now have our free colonists working. Yeah, it has no. Let's not transport it. Yeah, and you are growing, unfortunately, slower than I would like. It's not considered adjacency. No adjacent controlled. So, unfortunately, because it's another island, they are not very keen on it. Well then. Siak. Yeah, you could use some lovin'. You are the relation that I really want to keep in power. You're about ready to go to war again against Malacca. Dude, if you can have... You can have it. Like seriously, I don't mind. I would just want Java. National tax modifier, sure. There will be blood. Okay, that's pretty far away from us, but Vijayanagar doing Vijayanagar things. Though I have to say the Bahamas is stronger than normally. You are not allied to Malwa, because otherwise you wouldn't be occupied by Malwa. Who are your ally, Bahamas? Jaunpur. And a nation I'm not very familiar with over here. So if you have Jaunpur, you may be strong enough against Vijayanagar. What does Vijayanagar have as allies? Bastar, Andhra. Andhra is very small. That's not that small in Imperator Rome. Which is why I was like, oh, Idar, one-size nation, sure. Palestine, also one-size nation. And Bastar. Buster is somewhat decently sized, but I have the feeling that Bahamanis it may is it Bahamanis? No, Bahamanis. Bahamanis is why is this a Vayutaya? That's an interesting one. Yeah, you just incorporated more or less all of David, and you just separated Yi. Why does the Ming implosion hasn't happened yet? Though they do now have some rebels. Korea is still made smaller by the. We are losing stability like it's nobody's business. Like seriously. How are we doing in our trade node? You know, see, even with me putting in more ships, more people are starting to try and collect over here. It is not cool. You can see that it's a problem for us because 0.4 ducat is going away. That is income that we want. That 0.4 ducat is our 0.4 ducat, gosh darn it. Not anyone else's. That's a big ship. There we go. Move in. Get that economy. Get that ship power flowing. Which is a wow, Australia. Maybe I misjudged how smart it would have been to just do Australia. I am going to create an extra additional unit here because not here but over here they're a little bit more aggressive. And I do not want my allies to think I'm weak. Right now we are also have the advantage of having a lower maintenance modifier. Of course when that changes we are a little bit in trouble, but we're now doing relationship with you. Are you an ally Pasai of whom? Of Patanai, Ligor, and Palembang. So not directly of Siak, but yeah. Kutai, you're getting destroyed. Nice. Majas. Yeah, we try to make allies with you. Or at least we try to be friendly with you. We could just also fabricate a claim on them, but hey, wait a minute. Offer vassalization. Distance between borders is now a problem. An economic base still is, but they're willing to transfer trade power to us. Eee. That is cool. That is a boon. That is a boon that is good. I mean, it's not a lot of transfer of trade power. I'm well aware of that, but the fact that they're doing that makes there's one thing that tells me. It means we're getting more powerful. You bloody Majapahit. Brunei, you're not willing to talk constantly. Kutai, you're being destroyed. But oh, you're allied up to Majas. Is Majapahit still... Majapahit is still alone. Like, that is the thing that we need. Maybe. I mean, I'm never gonna get an alliance with Ming. Don't get me wrong, but... Caradel is a vassal. Why would that be a vassal and everything a tribute? Daiviet, you have a royal marriage with it. You've not done Daiviet well if Langxian is... Whatever, you know what, Langxian, I will improve relationships with you. I don't know. Oh, I saw some enemy troops here. Some Sunni rebels, apparently. Are you not Sunni yourself, Ligor? Actually... No, it's the Emirat of Ligor. It is Sunni. Hey, weren't you two nations? Yeah, Kadal was over here for a while, but that's gone apparently. Okay. Almost there, folks. Luu's opinion, border friction. Yeah, sorry, Luu. I'm not going to revoke that claim. And you can constantly ask me to get an alliance with me, but I'm not biting. Perfect. Move in here. Send. This is what we wanted to see, right? Getting Arustaralalaya to be colonized. There we go. No, you're still good with the mission. So this would complete all of Eastern Australia. I know it's still called Australia, so hey, apparently that term is somewhere from somewhere, huh? So how much do I need to border the Central Australia before this wasteland becomes mine? Is it more than 50%? Do I need to continue down here? I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna go for that one first after this. But we'll we're doing at least Australia first. The game is already in 1513. Dang. I have a feeling I haven't done a darn thing. Basically probably because normally I'm very used to having a lot of wars going on. You know what? Leader. I would like to spawn a general. Thank you. No. This would be FJ Gaming. I have no idea if I already gave you something. But I'm gonna call you FJ Gaming. Yo, I know this because we called you FJ Gaming. I remember that distinctly. Or was that in my test playthrough? I don't know anymore. I'm gonna first call this Highwell DDA. And FJ Gaming, let me know if I still need to name a person after you. Because you earned that. But well, that was... Well, you know, your... One... Shock is good in early thing. But yeah, we're gonna drill you. We're gonna finally drill an army. Get a little bit of drilling going on. Because drilling is really good. What does drill do? Now, if you get up to... You get additional armor professionalism. That gives you siege ability, shock damage, land fire damage. Available mercenaries and mercenary cost is really what I don't care about. But then you can build supply depots. Not so crazy about it. May refill the garrison can be handy. But regain manpower when disbanding is what I like the best. 60%. 80% reduce moral damage taken by reserves. That is really good as well. And then army general cost minus 50%. But at that time you tend to be powerful enough that if you get that ability it doesn't really matter anymore. But I like the fact that we're finally starting to drill a little bit. Sumba gains some additional people. Very good as well to see. And you also changed the spices. Now this is what I like to see. Finally getting that good old industry going. Speaking of things, let's just wait until that I can build 2 ships at the same time. Oh! Oh. Stability? Or direct money? Stability would give me additional income. And how old are we? 66. We're about to die. How much would it give me if I would boost it right now? 90 points. Take the stability. +2 stability. There we go. National attack modifier +10%. It's not as great as gaining direct money. There is definitely something to be said for that. But we're taking this. Boom, boom. 2 more ships. We're finally starting to build up to our fleet limit. It's about bloody time. About bloody time. And now when we die... And Machapahit is claiming on us. Yeah, that's fine. You claim on us. Yeah, he's claiming all on this side. Gee, I wonder why. But when we get attacked by them, Siak is gonna come in, along with these 2 little nations, and kid you not, their fleet is the thing that we want. The forces, that's alright, but Sind, are you doing decently? I always like to look around here, I don't know why. You're allied with the Timurids. Yeah, that's good. But Timurids hasn't... How's Timurids doing? You only have one vassal left. Then you're not doing so well. Then you're a weak Timurids. You're getting overrun by rebels. Is that... yeah, Divetan separatists. Ming is still doing fine. Makazar wants to ally with me. I'm not gonna do that, Makazar. I'm sorry. I'm not. There you go. Additional ships. Because then this fleet, although it doesn't have a heavy, is starting to become powerful enough that we can actually feel like we have a naval presence. Holy moly! Had I known that! I already wondered if there was gold in Australia, but there is gold here. Gosh darn it, man! Gold is something that is not a trade product in a way like these things are. Current price. Did this drop? Yeah. Reformed Protestant rejection of incense. Okay. This does not give you the power of this. Gives like supply limit modifier or anything. This gives you just straight up money, and you need to build up the base production, and then you can get some very nice bonuses. Of course. Influenza. Quarantine the port. Do we have the time? Shipbuilding time is going to be lowered. Excellent. Recall diplomat. Now I forgot which one finished. Was that you? Yes, that was probably you. We can go over here. Can we already skip all the way to over here? Nope. That is far out of our range. I wanted to say just out of our range, but no, it's far out of our range. That also means that once again we're going to say, hey, cancel your mission for a second. Fine. I never understand why why is there a cog in this? Or galley, I mean. We have a galley? That was not what I was supposed to build. That is a waste of money. Yeah, select this unit. You protect trade in apparently something that people still call Australia. I really have no idea what it is. And we're gonna use our explorer again. Nobles lose influence. Okay, that makes their influence like really nothing. Yeah, it's 15%. And you're gonna get some exploration missions. I hope. Not yet. I hope when this port gets established. That's basically when I would like to do some new missions. There you go. As I said, I'm gonna keep one colonist for me to spread west. Just to block the Europeans. That is a thing. We are colonizing Australia. We are going to colonize all the other islands over here. That is definitely on the table. Do not forget it. And we're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Look, like we have 5.5 ducats income now that we have no longer an issue with. Technology is just crazy behind though, of course. And that tech penalty is rising. There's nothing we can do about it. Actually, we are already focused on Diplo. Huh. Didn't even realize. Yeah, I still say we build additional ships. Just build additional ships. There you go. Oh, we have a free diplomat that I haven't been using at all. Just neighboring countries, thank you. For now, just do neighboring countries. Come on, establish in this episode, please. You know what? You still already over here. Sure, army reformer has died. If only you could see my face. Really? Really? We're so close to leveling up the tech. I mean, it's not a really good tech, but it gets us through you. Okay, get it to port. Do you have new missions? No, you don't. I'm surprised. Perhaps the port first needs to be established. Like, perhaps first the colony really needs to become the colony. Alright, technology. We'll take the docks. I mean, it's May. It's not gonna go become any cheaper anytime soon. Yeah, wow, we can kind of finally get a fourth island to work on. Tidor's opinion. Yeah, but I'm taking local protectionism. Nah. Tidor's opinion is improved. 50 Diplo power out of nowhere. Because people like my consort. Cool. Siak has kept control of the lands they've taken off Malacca, so that's pretty good. Our yellow is like way too much like Virginigar's yellow. I mean, ours is a little darker, a little bit more sand color, but that's gonna confuse the heck out of me. Yeah, the question is, do I now want to actually make this into a state? What do you believe if I state this? Will cost us 0.3 and is about... So, my income will rise. The difference between this is plus 0.12 and now it's 0.08. That is not significant enough to make me want another state. I'd rather have states over here or in Papua or in Poland, in New Zealand. I still don't think this is worth it. I like spreading this far, and after this going down here with 11 and 12 development with no aggressiveness. It's just nuts. It's just free territory that's really rich, no biggie. So we're taking that. As soon, however, as Sumba finishes, I promise you, we'll go back over here. Unfortunately, I believe New World Charters has ended, and definitely the Rush has also ended, the plus 25 bonus. When can we get into parliamentism? Because that is such a nice thing. Enables a parliament, and that can get you additional settlers if the right policy gets voted for, which is amazing. Yellow. What is also amazing is our fact that we can now have income and that we have 5 ships being built at the same time. I mean, we're building slower because we have some shipbuilding problems, but Navy is on the way, and I assume Majapahit is generally 13,000 men. It has a lot of manpower though, so it's not gonna drain quickly. But yeah, how about your navies? Rivals. Our ships. I still have a galley. I thought I removed you. Select this unit. Destroy this. Why am I getting galleys? Am I just hitting the wrong button? Hold on. What am I building over here? I'm building light ships. Have I been hitting galleys at times? I must have. Because otherwise, how do I get them? Well, with that conundrum there, our navy is starting to rise up versus Majapahit. We have totally the equal amount of ships, and these cogs are not doing anything. So our light ships, we're starting to do something. I believe that Majapahit is slowly losing its strength, which is good for us. Why do you have such weird units going around Brunei? I do not know. But for this episode, I say goodbye, and as always, do let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something. FJ Gaming, tell me if you still need a leader named after you, because here's Alexander, and here's Highwell DDA, and I believe I used the other people as well, because I believe Andy Reju was for the longest time already our explorer, and there was another suggestion made. I'll have to look that up who that was, or place in the comments. I'm sorry if I missed you or forgotten about you, but I am very excited for all the feedback, and I hope you're enjoying this series just as much as I do, as we are trying to color Australia in the Aboriginal flag more or less. I had to make an adjustment here there, but it's for the first series, first episode. So yeah, thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.